Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a 5-4 overtime win over Lindenwood, and coach Ryan Smith gets the game winner, but a really impressive game all the way around. 3 goals on the assist. What did you see from his play tonight?
Thought he responded really well. Like I thought he had some really good moments last night, but I just thought he had really good jump today, really good bite. And we talked about it yesterday at the same time that we all felt like he was the guy that was knocking on the door the most, that was bound to break out and have a weekend like he did, a night like he did last night and tonight. Man, he's been so competitive in practice, and he's a kid that works at his game. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record when I talk about these guys, but like Smitty's a guy that he works at it. Like he's a dog. He's in the shooting room. He stays on after practice. He does everything he's supposed to do and in a lot more. And man, it's just you love when those guys get rewarded.
How did you feel your team navigated the momentum swings, especially in that second period, but going from behind to ahead to behind to ahead?
Calmly, it's like as much as things could have went other ways. Like I mean, the goals, it's just us. Like there's an offsides. Like it's not called. We review it. There was just a million times where we could have just came apart. And I felt like in those moments, like we actually got more calm and we actually came together. And I think again, it's nice to coach to not have to insert yourself and calm the guys down or feel like you got to call a timeout or feel like you need to settle them. I didn't think there was any of that. I think there's just good team leadership right now, which we love.
Your team's obviously scoring at a good clip all season, but I felt like the third goal, especially just the extended time in the offensive zone, something like 90 seconds in a row, just being able to pass, being able to interchange and really kind of keep the puck on that end of the ice, and it paid off for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about this once in maybe it was the opening series against Ferris one of the nights, and I said like that's what we want Miami hockey to look like. That's what it is. That's like that right there encompasses who and what we want to be. Nothing pretty, but like we get it, we hang on to it, we make a pass, we get it, we hang on to it, we make a pass, we don't throw it away, we make them defend, we get an offensive zone change, we win a race, we win a battle, we like that's our hockey. When we get this thing to where we really, really ultimately want it to be, that's what it should look like night in and night out. Easy for us to coach. The hard part is the five guys on the ice doing it, and then being willing and selfless enough. You do all the work to get in the offensive zone, but to change when you're in the offensive zone to get fresh legs out and trust the next guy's coming. I mean, that's what real hockey teams do.
Have you ever been part of a game with zero penalties? First time in program history, from what we can see in the record book.
Really, yeah. I mean, I think there was, it kind of felt like a playoff game where at some point they just made the decision we're just going to put them away and let the guys decide it. And there's something cool about that. Like I think there were some moments where maybe they could have called one and they just let the guys decide it. And as a coach, you always love that.
Big series from Max Helgeson too. Obviously, some history having been at Lindenwood before he went to Anchorage. But what did you see from his play and the plays he made?
Yeah, I just thought a lot of like we had a lot of guys that were just very, very competitive and won a lot of 50-50 races and battles. And, Helgi just seemed to be a guy all weekend that was in those tight area spots where it was him and another guy. And like at the end of the day, that's what hockey comes down to. You can draw up whatever you want, but it's gonna be a guy shoulder to shoulder with another guy, and who's gonna come out with it? Like who's gonna not lose that battle and who's gonna win it. And I just thought Helgi wound up on the right side of those a ton all weekend.
Up next, conference play, beginning with the Arizona State at home. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tim.